Last class, you learnt about dihybrid class, law of independent assortment, trihybrid class, dihybrid class, test class. In this class, you are going to learn about the topic gene interaction. Extension of Mendelian genetics. Apart from the Mendel's monohybrid class, dihybrid class, and trihybrid class, there are some exceptions of Mendelian principle, that is, the occurrence of different phenotypic. Phenotypic means external appearance ratio. The more complex patterns of inheritance or the extension of Mendelian genetics. There are example where phenotype of the organism is the result of the interaction among the genes. So apart from the Mendel's monohybrid, trihybrid and dihybrid class, some extensions of Mendelian is called as a extensions of Mendelian genetics. The next, gene interaction. So in gene interaction, a single phenotype, that is morphological appearance, is controlled by more than one set of genes, each of which two or more alleles, which contains two or more alleles. This phenomena is called as gene interaction. According to Mendel, a single character is controlled by a single genes, but in gene interaction, a single phenotype is controlled by more than one set of genes, each of which two or more alleles are present. So this phenomena is called as a gene interaction. So the many characteristics of the organism, including structural and chemical, which constitute the phenotype or the result of interaction between two or more genes. So the structure and chemical nature of an organism are controlled by two or more genes is called as a gene interaction. So gene interaction is of two types. One is intralocus. Locus means the position where the genes are located in the chromosome is called as a locus. Intra means within. So here the gene interaction takes place within the position locus of the alleles. So the gene interaction takes place within the locus is called as a intralocus interaction or allelic interaction. Here the interaction takes place between the alleles are called as a intralocus interaction. In an interlocus interaction, the interaction takes place between the non-allelic alleles. So the interaction takes place between the non-alleles. So the interlocus interaction is classified into epistatics and additive. In epistatic or non-epistatic interaction, additive or polygenic interaction. Intralocus interaction is classified into dominant relationships. It contains complete dominant, example tall and dwarf pea plant. The tall plant is completely dominant over the dwarf plant is an example for complete dominancy. So dominance means the character which is expressed more is called as a dominant character, or the character which is expressed in the F1 generation is called as a dominant character. In tall plant is completely dominant over the dwarf plant. So incomplete dominance again classified into incomplete dominance, codominance and over-dominance. The next, lethal genes. Lethal means which causes death. So dominant lethal, recessive lethals, conditioned lethals, sex-linked lethals and balanced lethals. The last type is multiple alleles. So multiple alleles, the one phenotype is controlled by two or more genes is called as a multiple alleles. So according to Mendel, the Mendelian experiment proves that a single gene controlled one character. That is a single gene. For example, the single gene capital T control the character of a tallness. But in this, the post-Mendelian findings, there are various exceptions are there noticed in which the different type of interactions are possible between the genes. So the gene interaction concept was first introduced by W. Batson. The gene interaction concept was introduced by Batson. The concept is otherwise known as a factor hypothesis. The concept which was proposed by Batson is called as a factor hypothesis or Batson's factors hypothesis. According to the Batson factor hypothesis, the gene interaction can be classified into two types. One is intra-gene interaction or intra-allelic or allelic interaction. The intergenic gene interaction or interallelic or non-interallelic gene interaction. So according to Batson, the genes interaction can be classified into two types. One is intragenic gene interaction or intraallelic or allelic interaction, or intergenic interaction or interallelic or non-allelic interaction. So the hypothesis which was proposed by Batson is called as a Batson's factor hypothesis or factors hypothesis. The next topic is intragenic interaction. The intragenic interaction is also called as intraallelic or allelic interaction. So it is also called as intralocus interaction because here the interaction takes place between the alleles of the same genes. That is the alleles which are present on the same locus having interaction. That is the alleles at the same locus is called as a intragenic or intralocus interaction. So intragenic interaction means the interaction takes place between the alleles of the same gene. That is the alleles of the same locus. Locus means the position where the genes are located in the chromosomes. Here the interaction takes place between the alleles which are present on the same locus. Is called as intrageneric or intralocus gene interaction. It includes incomplete dominancy, codominancy, multiple alleles, pleiotrophic genes are the common example for the intragenic interaction. Next topic is incomplete dominancy, a non-blending of genes. So the incomplete dominancy was proposed by the German botanist Karl Kerons in the year 1905. So the incomplete dominancy is one of the intergenic interaction which was first reported by a German botanist Karl Kerons in the year 1905. He did the experiment in the plant, 4 o'clock plant Mirabilis jalapa. So the Mirabilis jalapa is a 4 o'clock plant. It contains two different type of flowers. One is a red and a white flower. So a pure breeding red flower is having the genotype. So incomplete dominancy. The incomplete dominancy was first reported in the plant Mirabilis jalapa by Karl Kerons. This Mirabilis jalapa produces two type of pure breeding flowers. A pure breeding homozygous red with a phenotype of R1 and a white having phenotype of capital R2, capital R2. So the phenotype, when we cross the pure breeding red flower with the phenotype of red flower having the genotype capital R1, white flower having the genotype capital R2 are crossed in the F1 generation. All the flowers are pink in color. In the F1, all the flowers are pink in color. Here, there is no dominant character is occur. One flower is not dominant over the other flower. So this type of interaction is called as a incomplete dominancy. The F1 hybrids phenotype having the both the parent. When a red flower is crossed with white flower, we get pink color flower. So the F1 is heterozygous phenotype differ from the both the parental character. So when we crossed the F1 again, it produces three different type of flowers. So capital R1 is a red color flower. Capital R1, capital R2 is a pink color flower. Capital R1, capital R2 is a pink color flower. Capital R2 is a white color flower. In this class, the ratio is phenotypic ratio of a incomplete dominance is 1 is to 2 is to 1. 1 red color flower, 2 pink color flower and 1 white color flowers are produced. Whereas the genotypic ratio is same 1 is to 2 is to 1. Here 1 capital R1, 2 capital R1, capital R2 and 1 capital R2 flowers are produced. So incomplete dominance, both the genotypic ratio and the phenotypic ratios are the same. That is 1 is to 2 is to 1. From this, we can conclude that the alleles themselves remain discriminate and unaltered, proving the Mendel's law of segregation. So the phenotype and the genotype ratio are the same. There is no blending of genes here. In this incomplete dominance, the genes does not blending with each other. In the F2 generation, R1 and R2 genes segregate. They are separated and remains to produce all the colors, that is red, pink and white in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1. This on the basis of Mendel's law of segregation. R1 alleles code for an enzyme which is responsible for the formation of the red color pigment to produce red color flowers. So the R1 is responsible for the production of an enzyme which is responsible for the formation of a red pigment. So the flowers are red in color. The R2 alleles does not have the ability to produce the red color enzyme. It having a defective enzyme, that is R1, and the R1 are unable to produce the color, so they are white in color. So when R1 and R2 genotype produce only enough red pigment to make the flower pink in color. In F1 generation, the R1 and R2 unable to produce more amount of red pigment, so the flower is pink in color. When two R1 and R1 are needed to produce the red color flowers, similarly the two R2 genes are needed for the formation of a white color flowers. If blending have taken place, the original pure triad, that is red and white, are disappeared and only produces the pink color flowers. So it is clear that the Mendel particulate inheritance takes place in this class, which is confirmed by the reappearance of original phenotype in F2 generation. When the F1s are again self means in the F2, once again the formation of red color and white color flowers are takes place. So this is called as a incomplete dominance or non-blending of genes, which takes place in phoroclact plants. Next topic is codominance. Codominance is a form of inheritance wherein the alleles of a gene pairs in a heterozygote condition is expressed. As a result, the phenotype of the offspring is a combination of the phenotype of both the parent. So that it is the phenomena in which two alleles are both expressed in the heterozygous individual is known as a codominance. The codominance is the phenomena in which the alleles are both expressed in the heterozygous individual is known as a codominance. Here the combination of both the parent phenotypes are occur is called as a codominant. No one parent is a dominant over the other. For example, for the codominant are the crossing of red and white flowers of camellia and the inheritance of sickle cell hemoglobin ABO blood group system in humans. In ABO blood group in human being, the allele A and the allele B of a I gene are codominant, which follows Mendelian's law of segregation. The codominance was demonstrated in the plants with the help of electrophoresis or chromatography. So, by using the method electrophoresis or chromatography, the codominance was demonstrated in plants for protein or flavonoid substance. Example are Gossypium hirsutum and Gossypium stratenum. Their F1 hybrid was tested for seed protein by electrophoresis. Both the parent have different banding pattern of their seed protein. In hybrids, additive banding pattern was noticed. The hybrid shows the presence of both the type of protein similar to their parents. In this codominance, that is the both the parental characters are combined to produce a new phenotype. So the in both the parent, that is the plant Gossypium cotton, have the seeds of different banding pattern compared to the F1 hybrid. So the F1 hybrid, that is the young one, shows an additive banding pattern which is not present in their parents. That is the combination of both the parent occurs in the F1 hybrid, which show the F1 hybrid shows the presence of the both the types of protein similar to their parents. So the heterozygote genotype give rise to phenotype distinctly different from either of the homozygous genotypes. So the F1 shows a heterozygous condition. The F1 heterozygous produce F2 progeny in a phenotype and genotypic ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1. So the phenotypic and genotypic ratio for the codominance is 1 is to 2 is to 1. Next topic is lethal gene. Lethal means it causes death. So an allele which has the potential to cause the death of the organism is called as a lethal. So the allele which causes the death of the individual which carries is called as a lethal alleles, lethal genes. It was first reported in the plant snapdragon, that is Antirrhinum, by E. Burr. Eber first reported the lethal genes in snapdragon or antirrhinum. So it is the antirrhinum is an example for recessive lethality. Here the recessive plant is unable to survive. So the recessive lethal alleles causes death of the carrier. In snapdragon, it produces three different kinds of plants. The first type is which is a double dominant gene carrier is green plants with chlorophyll capital C capital C. So the green plants which is having the chlorophyll pigment capital C which is in a homozygous condition, it is a dominant plant. These genes are dominant in nature. The other plant is produces yellowish green. The plant is called as yellowish green plant which is having the carotenoids are referred to as a pale green or golden or airy plant capital C and small c, which is have in a heterozygous condition. It possesses one dominant gene and one recessive gene. So it is a carrier of the lethal alleles. The other type of plant is a white plants without any chlorophyll pigment, which is a double recessive gene, which is in a homozygous condition, that is small c, small c. Here, the genotype of the homozygous green is a capital C, that is dominant, and the genotype of the homozygous white is a small c, which is a recessive, double recessive lethal alleles. The array plants have the genotype of both the combination of one capital C and one small c, that is having the genotype of capital C and small c, which is in a heterozygous condition, which shows both the green pigment, having green pigment is capital C and white is a small c. When two such array plants are crossed, that is the F1 progeny has identical phenotype having the and genotype ratio are 1:2:1. So here one green, which is a dominant gene capital C, which is in a homozygous condition, is 1, and two array plant which is in a heterozygous condition, that is capital C and small c, and the one white plant which is also a homozygous small c. So the white plant which lacks the chlorophyll, without a chlorophyll is unable to survey due to the lack of the green pigment. So these plants are unable to survey due to the double recessive lethal gene. So the ratio of the ratio is modified into 1:2 due to the presence of two homozygous recessive genotype capital C is lethal in the white plant. So the white plants are unable to survey because due to the absence of chlorophyll. So it possesses two small c genes which are lethal in nature. So the antirrhinum area are classed. It produces one green plant and two array plant and one white plant in the F2 generation. But the white plant is unable to survey, so it causes death of the individual. So the modified ratio is 1:2 only. The term lethal is applied to the death of the plants. So the lethal causes the death of the organism which carries the recessive, or sometimes a dominant plant is also causes the death. So recessive lethal inheritance, chain interactions, and dominant lethal interactions are present. So the lethality is a condition which the death of the carrier which carries the genotype occurs prematurely before the plant get matures. The fully dominant or the fully recessive lethal alleles kills the individual which carries the gene. It is in an homozygous condition. So the F2 phenotypic ratio will be either 2:1 or 1:2 in nature. Sometimes the dominant lethal allele is also causes the death of the carriers. When it is in a homozygous recessive means sometimes it also causes the next type of gene interaction is pleiotrophic gene interaction. A pleiotrophic gene is a single gene affect a multiple triad. Multiple triad means many characters are controlled by a single gene is called as a pleiotrophic gene. So a pleiotrophic gene, a single gene affects multiple triad and alter the phenotype of the organism. That is, the morphological character of the organism is altered due to the effect of a single gene. A pleiotrophic gene influences a number of characters simultaneously, and such genes are called as a pleiotrophic genes. So the genes which influences the many character, such genes are called as a pleiotrophic genes. So mental noted pleiotrophic genes while performing breeding experiment with this garden pea plant, that is Pisum sativum. The pea plants with the purple flower, brown seeds and the dark spot and the axils of the leaves were crossed with a variety of plants, pea plants having the white flowers, light color seeds, and no spots in the axils of the leaves. So the three traits, such as white flower, light color seeds, and no spots, these three characters are controlled by a single gene. So such genes are called as a pleiotrophic genes. So here the many characters are controlled by a single genes. Such genes are called as a pleiotrophic genes. So the axil of the flowers leaves the three traits for flower, color, seed color, and leaf axil spot all were inherited together as a single unit. So this is due to the pattern of inheritance where the three traits, that is three characters, were controlled by a single gene with a dominant and a recessive alleles. So it is called as a pleiotropy. So many traits are controlled by a single gene is called as a pleiotropy. In animals, example is a sickle cell anemia. The sickle cell anemia is also one of the pleiotropic gene interaction.